What is happening, guys? Today is 21st of November and the price action is still looking like absolute garbage on Bitcoin and most of the crypto assets because the macro downtrend on the 3-day time frame, the 2-day time frame and the weekly time frame is still to the downside. But we still have a lot of opportunities in the small time frames like the 15-minute, the 10-minute or maybe the hourly time frame itself. So without any further ado, let's quickly jump into our trading view right here. As you can see, this is the 3-day time frame and the RSI has finally started plunging below 40 reads, guys. You can see right here in the downside, right? Okay, so the RSI started trending literally below 40 reads, and which means that the bears have just started picking up their momentum to the downside. And on the extreme downside, you can see this indicator right here, which is the ADX, guys. This is average directional index. You can see as the breakdown occurred below 18,500 regions on these levels, the ADX started picking up its positive momentum, which is kind of confirming this entire macro downtrend's continuation momentum, maybe all the way down towards $13,000 or $12,000 regions flat altogether, right? Now the thing is, until the price action on the macro time frame is below 18,500 regions on a trending basis, most likely the market's price action will look like absolute garbage and will keep on trending to the downside. Essentially, you can short a lot of time frames altogether, right? Okay, guys, so with that said, let's jump into the small time frames like the hourly time frame itself. You can see that the 200 simple right here and the 55 simple moving average, both of them have started curling to the downside aggressively, which means that most likely the hourly time frame is still going to be trending to the downside with all the momentum that bears have. Although the RSI on the downside is completely telling us that yes, we are kind of like in a pretty oversold regions, and on the top side you can see that the volatility has also started picking up, guys. Now this simply means that if you are intraday trading, maybe staying away from leverage is going to be a good idea, right? Because the volatility is probably going to get into a pretty red line environment, so things will get very nasty and very choppy in the small time frames like the hourly time frame itself. Now if we jump into the 10-minute time frame, you can see that the grind line is still proceeding, right? You can see that the trend on the 10-minute time frame, which is extrapolating itself into hourly and 2-hour time frame, is still going to the downside with the major risk management at your $16,200 levels. So until you see a 2-hour time frame closure or trending basis above 16,200 levels, most likely the price action will keep on trending to the downside, guys. And essentially the biggest risk management, if you're simply shorting the market, is going to be at flat 16,400 levels. If you want to round this figure off right here, you can see, guys, this was the initial rejection that we got off of 16,350 levels. So for just a rounded figure, you can talk about your major risk management being above the 200 simple on the 10-minute time frame. That is essentially going to be $16,400 levels flat, guys. Until the price action stays below that, yes, we will keep on trending to the downside, guys. Now this weekly has started itself and we are looking bearish in the market, which means that most likely the trends will continue its momentum to the downside, guys. Now if you like this quick, small, summary based content, hit that like, hit that bell button. I will be more than happy to make such content for all of you guys. I believe this is a better format, right? We can talk about the markets in a very summarized and a very brief manner, and this would probably give you a better insight as well rather than 40 minutes long videos, guys. Okay, with that said, take care and trade well in the market. Bye for now.